acá. Bueno amigos, aquí llegamos a nuestro destino final. Estamos justamente con Phil Trim en Visita. Durante el día de hoy vamos a estar viendo todo y Phil nos va a estar contando juntamente con Tom Witten de qué se trata todo básicamente esta gran empresa que está montada para el atado de las moscas. Así que aquí empezamos a entrar.
This is our packaging staff.
Hello,
this is the most important staff to you because you're the one that puts your orders together. All español.
All español, yeah. From where? Central America, Mexico?
Mexico.
Ah, Mexico, very good.
All right, this is our dye master. We don't want you to take pictures of that.
Bueno, acá no podemos tomar fotos. So the dyeing process is done here.
All of it, yep. Jessie dyes everything for us. She is the best dye master. We have formulas that we follow. There's specific times to the amount of time that the product has to sit to absorb the color. We use a couple of different things to help cut the dyes so they set into the product. And then when they rinse off, we rinse off the excess, but the color stays.
It doesn't lose the properties of the
It does not at all.
Bueno, ahora volvemos a la parte que podemos.
These are orders, staging for packaging.
Acá están las órdenes que están listas para empaquetar. Miren la calidad de esto. Miren que es una maravilla.
And this is our tiny little shipping department.
Excellent.
That is Deborah, our shipper.
Debra, nice to meet you. How are you?
This is Federico from Federico Prado.
Federico Prato from Argentina. Nice to meet you. How are you?
Doing good.
Debra, we have talked through the email and sometimes on the phone.
Yeah.
Well,
Cool.
Finally.
Yeah, you made it over.
Yes, incredible, huh?
I'll swing by my office real quick and grab my cup of coffee. And then we'll go next door and we can look at processing.
Excellent.
Our offices are a little messy. This is where we
That is a fishing office.
Yeah, this is where I do all the grading. This is the Red X. This is what you find in the introductory hackle packs.
Okay.
The 4 half capes. And then we actually grade through these and we take the best of what is in here and put it into our heritage hackle.
So you do all the selection?
I grade all of the capes.
Ah, okay.
Oma grades all of our saddles.
Ah, okay.
Tom Whiting grades the Hebert minor capes only, and he does that just to keep his hand in grading. And he really likes the Hebert minor line because of its natural proprietaries. So he's that's the only thing that he grades is just those Heberts.
Esto es una verdadera oficina. Qué maravilla. Acá seguimos. Good morning.
So this is our processing staff. Fernando,
Nice to meet you. Lorenzo, nice to meet you.
Rencho. And then Chewy.
Chuy,
Yes.
nice to meet you. What are you doing?
Well, I'm doing cakes right now.
En segundos vemos cómo se va haciendo y va tomando el formato que vemos prolijito, todo se hace uno a uno. Some of these pieces goes to
Variety pack.
okay, so the trick is trying to take advantage of any
Maximize.
Exactly. Aquí estamos viendo otro proceso, diferentes gallinas. Excellent.
Library. It's a little bit of a mess.
Mira, acá tenemos todos los premios, los anuncios, las salidas. Bueno, aquí vemos todas las notas en todos los periódicos. Ahí vemos algunos montajes, biblioteca. Podemos ver algunos gallos famosos juntos con sus colores y algunas de las mejores propuestas que tienen a lo largo de los años.
That's Henry Hoffman there.
Henry Hoffman es el fundador de esta empresa que luego ha sido adquirida por Tom Whiting. Phil, where are we going now?
So we're going to our second ranch. This is where we have our hatchery.
Phil, people ask me if we know how to create the quality of the feather that seems that always the stems of the feathers, especially the saddle's feather, are thinner, and the barbs are thinner too. So that you can make more and more dry flies, smaller dry flies.
Dr. Whiting is a geneticist.
Yes,
he's a poultry geneticist, and he's just got an eye for it. We do breeder reviews for our dry fly. So when Tom has a breeder candidate, he takes 10 cape feathers and 2 saddle feathers off a live bird and gives them to me.
Ah, okay.
And I put them on a hook and make sure that they turn okay. Make sure that they don't lean or reverse as you wrap.
Yes.
I also test for elasticity in the quill, as well as looking at barb count and symmetry.
Huh.
So it's quite the process, and nobody else does that.
Nobody else.
Nobody else.
Nobody else does, and nobody else is able to do that. Well,
they could if they wanted to, but they don't want to put the time in.
What about the coq de león? The characteristic, it can be similar to the león in Spain, or
yeah, our coq de león came from Spain. Our Spanish distributor, who actually lives in New York, went to Spain and got eggs for us and brought them back. That's how we started with our coq de león.
And about the streamer, or what you call saltwater feathers, or magnum, or whatever are usually the usual names.
Yeah, the American.
Yes, in America. Which are the alternatives? Are we going to be able to buy some of these valuable feathers? Not.
Well, the production has been really low on American for the last couple of years as well. And unfortunately, we have so much demand for so many things that there's times when we have to put something on a back burner.
Ah, ok. Para que nos demos una idea de los volúmenes, todos estos son lugares de cría. How many basically essentially buildings like that are?
I think we've got a dozen barns here, plus the 3 breeder barns, plus the hatchery. And then we've got 10 barns down at the other ranch. So there's over 20 barns total between the 2 ranches. Have you ever been here? You've never
Tom,
been here?
never been here. Okay. Never. That first time.
Okay, well this is our hatchery, and it's a specialized building because we're vertically integrated company. We control things from the pedigree lines all the way to the final packaged product.
Always, everything.
Everything. So we have to have all our own facilities.
Tom Whiting nos está explicando personalmente de qué se trata. Oh, miren lo que es esto. Y son todas las cámaras con huevos.
These are the incubators.
Incubadoras.
And they have the eggs in here that are laid, and we'll show you that. Show you
Se
the
va
control
controlando.
unit.
Oh, ahí apagamos las luces y empezamos a ver cómo es el proceso de calentamiento, control de temperaturas. Increíble, ¿no? La sofisticación. Tienen acá una producción para criaderos. It's for eggs or for meat?
For meat and huevos. It's just another business. I'm a poultry geneticist. Feather birds are the most important.
Claro.
Absolutely. These are the
Yes.
eggs. This is called the egg room.
Egg room, exactly.
So when we gather the eggs out of the breeders twice a day, and we write on them. The rojo marks is for the whiting line, and the H is the original Hoffman line. X means cross, meaning we're crossing two lines. This was for what we call the heritage hackle. So I do crosses for production for the commercial fly tying industry, and then special crosses to make unique colors.
When you mentioned Hoffman,
Yes.
What's the meaning of that? I mean, just I want
I
to.
got my first half
Yeah.
stock from Henry Hoffman in 1989, and that's what started Whiting Farms. And Henry Hoffman bred mostly grizzlies, a few
Yes.
whites and gingers, but mostly grizzlies, and he wanted to get out of the business. And a lot of people wanted him to expand, but he didn't really like the chickens, so I came along. And so I got the grizzly stock from him, and that was my foundation for Whiting Farms, is the Hoffman Grizzly. I have since crossed it because Henry's birds went back to only like 6 to 12 individuals, very inbred. And so by crossing it, you generate more variability, and that's the tool that geneticists use. If they're all the same, they're clones, you can't make progress.
Yeah.
So I stirred up the genes, and that gave me an opportunity to advance the line more. And then these are some of the production lines. Like this is the black are crosses, and then this is the Euro hackle line. You know, they're all specific. And down here is the Coq de Leon. My favorite line is the star line, Estrella.
Yes.
And that's my fiery ginger line, which is a new color, and I'll show you that later. You have to have it together. It takes a lot of facilities and a lot of investment that people don't think about. Like this building and all the machines in it is about $1 million.
I imagine.
And it is if anything goes wrong with the machines, I get a text. And I just live on the ranch, and I'll come down and see what the problem is. If anything goes out of parameter, you know, like it's too hot or cold or anything like that, I get a text.
Don't tell me.
And I immediately come down here and I install these in incubators, so I understand.
So, and all the systems in general, the production, the nursery, everything. Are you creating the process basically, essentially, with through the experience, or you get most of this from Hoffman?
So I worked for a few genetic companies where I learned how do they do that, and I got 3 academic degrees in poultry science.
Yes, I know that.
Genetica is my specialty, and that's why I did this thing. So we've had to design our own systems entirely. I listened to what Henry Hoffman did, and Ted Hebert, and Buck Metz, and some of the other producers in the industry, but I did it my own way.
Vamos a ver acá.
So all the birds are vaccinated to protect them against diseases, and the vaccine is kept in liquid nitrogen. Every bird is vaccinated for probably about 8 diseases. We don't have any problems, but that's one of the reasons we do.
Bueno, aquí continuamos viendo las instalaciones. Papá.
These are the breeders.
Oh.
So there's one rooster and about a dozen hens provided. So that's what the Hoffman rooster looks like, a Hoffman base.
Mirá.
And so he's got maybe a dozen females, and then they lay eggs, and the eggs roll down to here, then we mark them.
Ajá.
See, the
Ok.
floor is sloping, and this keeps the eggs nice and clean.
Exactly.
And so we come through here twice a day, and like late morning and late afternoon, to get all the eggs marked and transported. He's 57, 75. So I've banded, I'm up into 5,800s now, 5,800 birds in my career. Breeder roosters, just the breeder roosters. And people think I sell a lot of white. And if you put a white rooster on grizzly, you get a dirty white. And that's good because it dies better done. So it's got a little color in it. If it's perfectly white, Blanco, good, it doesn't die as well.
No.
Not done. If you're dyeing something like a hot color, like pink or chartreuse, yes, you want pure white.
La habilidad que tiene.
Yes, that's him. And this line's for larger saddle sizes. I'm trying to breed up. We have more demand than we can fill for large sizes like 8, 10, and 12.
Esto es realmente una cosa increíble. Ahí acá tenemos al Ginger. Qué belleza.
So this is one of the cross lines I was telling you about.
Ah,
Historical. X means cross.
cross.
Cross two lines. So here's a dun grizzly rooster. Gray dun grizzly.
Oh, what a beauty.
And when I put it on these brown, these are the whiting line hens, I'll get dun grizzly Cree.
So this is very special.
Yeah.
This is
Like this is Cree. I rarely
Cree.
use Crees for breeding, but he had good quality. See, that's the beautiful, he's a little dark, but that's Cree.
that's Cree.
And yes, and this guy's a midge hackle. See how small the saddle is?
Yes,
Very, very fine.
beautiful.
Yeah, I like Cree. This is a very rare breed called a white-faced black Spanish. They're from Spain. See that? They have a white face.
Mirá, mirá.
It's very rare. I got it from a professor. This is the Spay Hackle.
Acá está el Space Hackle.
Or it's really a marabou.
Mirá. Esto es lo que parece.
It looks like fur.
Este es. That's what we need.
Yeah, people like this. Most all of it goes to Scandinavia. You find one fly in the Baltic Ocean.
Parecen fibras, como si fueran pelos, pero son plumas. Con el que estuvimos pescando redfish y el guía nos mostró una mosca que yo la estoy usando y que es realmente fantástica.
This is our gray partridge line called a Brahma.
Este es el Brahma.
And it looks a little bit like gray partridge.
Claro, como perdiz, se ve como perdiz. Esta es una Brahma, una gallina que se utiliza como soft hackle.
So this is what you kind of want for a large streamer.
Esto es para streamers grandes.
Yeah, see how big and wide and webby those are?
Miren, esta es una pluma muy larga, muy grande y muy blanda, wavy. Esta es la pluma de streamer. Aquí vemos el slapen largo, blandito, realmente ideal para dorado flies.
Here's a very rare breed from Sicily called a buttercup because its comb is shaped like a cup. And then the feathers are ginger, but we sell these for fly tying feathers. But this breed's almost extinct. I got a few from a professor. Here's the Hebert line, which is famous for its duns.
Mirá, qué bonito.
So this is a
el
dark iron dun. And see, I trim off his saddle. Otherwise, it'd go this long, but they just step on it. When I cut it off, I put a rubber band and we watch it. And then we sell it into fashion or whatever, or fly tying companies. Yeah.
Literalmente increíble las variedades que hay. Yo la verdad que me esperaba sorprender, pero no tanto. Miren lo que es este gallo. Probablemente un tamaño 18, una pluma de cuello. Una pluma de cuello. Ahí vamos a ver cómo seleccionan los huevos. Va tomando con el fierrito. En el momento los va clasificando con distintos marcadores y ahí comienza el proceso de crecimiento. Bueno, aquí vamos a estar donde están los pollitos, así es que ajá. Bueno, acá entramos donde están todos los pollitos.
These are mostly gallos. They spend their first 10 days or so in a corral. And
Están los comederos. No tienen ni siquiera 5 días estos.
and you can see all the colors. And we get the roosters out first, the gallos, vámonos primero.
Vamos.
Then we leave the gallinas for maybe another week or two. Then we move them out and we clean the barn, wash it, disinfect it, and turn it over. We can do it in a week if we have to, but that's pretty hard because we remove all the litter, wash it, disinfect it, everything.
Poof.
But they're very valuable. They're very delicate. The best job, you have to do the best job you can with them because they won't realize their genetic potential if they're stressed. In order to realize their genetic potential, they have to be pampered.
Concha.
Very important. So
No.
that's why we try to take as good a care of them as we possibly can. This is the coq de leon.
Ah, acá podemos ver
And
el
this
coq
is
de
my new
león.
color called fiery ginger.
And what happened with the saddles?
It just got very long.
Yes.
I bred this in with another bird called a cock for a Hebert line, and out come this color.
I haven't seen the saddles yet, or they are sold. You sold these are
Yeah,
available?
we sell them. Yeah, they most of them go to Europe or Japan.
Wow,
We don't have enough to send them everywhere, but you can see how large they are.
incredible. This
Yeah.
is a material, incredible material. Completely different from what came from Spain, but
Yes.
how we can get some of this product? Because
We're sold out right now, but this new flock is much larger, and we'll have more. So let me go in and I'll get a
Please,
pardo,
please.
because that's what's more famous for the coq de leon. But this is just a new color I like.
that's a pardo.
See, it has speckling in the cape. He seems to be a little bit not as nicer. And it has a more modest saddle, but here again, you see how pardo it is, and you want to have it speckling on the back side too, the underside,
I see.
all the way through. So I've made their saddles longer. The original coq de leons were only maybe 3, 4, maybe 5 inches at most, but now they're twice that length or more. These are the soft-tackled chickaboo pelts. We sell those. We sell, of course, the
Incredible. Incredible.
Mine
It's
are my favorite birds. I just love them.
Thank you, Tom. Bueno, amigos, damos por concluida nuestra visita a Whiting Farm. Bueno, el rancho más importante en el mundo con producción de estos cuellos. Y acá tenemos el resultado final. Quiero agradecer especialmente a Tom Whiting, al doctor Tom Whiting, y a Phil Trim por abrirme las puertas de Wheating Farm y mostrarme todos los detalles sin ocultar absolutamente nada o prácticamente nada. Así es que un agradecimiento muy especial a ellos.